Okay, we waited for the rain to go, which took a while. Then I filmed a quick episode. So that will be, I don't know if it'll be up already. Maybe, maybe not. Cacio El Pepe is what I filmed. And now we're going to go for a bit of a drive. And I think we're going to camp close to a pub for reasons. I like pubs. I'm going to put this fire out. And a pot of water. We run down and put it out, and then we're off. All right, as usual, there's a code word somewhere in this episode. So if you want to win a copy of my cookbook, make sure you comment the code word down below on YouTube, and you go in the draw. Pot. Water. Nice and cold. Kids burn themselves and stuff on those, so really put out your fires properly. Ryan's got a little slow leak, so he's just going to top that up. This is magic. This is beautiful beach to drive on. It's orange light, brother. It's weird, that was like intensities with red covers. Sorry, just being a nerd. So I should say something about Moreton is, and all the islands in Queensland, there are police on these islands. They do RBTs, there are speed limits, there's all that kind of stuff. So you, not, you know, I don't recommend ever drink driving. All I'm saying is, like, don't be an idiot here, because you will get caught. That's what I'm saying. Doesn't mean you can't, you know, cruise along the beach at a nice pace and whatever. You definitely can. Don't go stupidly fast. Yeah, just cruise around. But drive to conditions, drive sensibly, and you'll be completely fine. It's good actually. Like, it means aren't idiots doing stupid things on the beach. All right, I think we're pretty bloody close to this little spot. I'm excited to see it. It's been really bushy. It's like kind of this windy sand tracks through forest, dotted with mangroves. I didn't expect to see mangroves. I've never been to this area, so I actually thought it would be too far south for mangroves, but then again, I think you get them in the central coast of New South Wales. Tell me if I'm incorrect there. Yeah. How good's this? Look at this. This beautiful dense forest. Big trees, big paper barks. Huge paper barks actually, they're massive. This car is so easy to drive. It's so long, that's the only thing. It's got the turning circle is not amazing, but for this, whatever it is, 6 and a bit meter car, it doesn't feel big. It just feels a little bit longer than normal. You get torque from about 3 RPM. Coringal, entering the town of Coringal. That's what my school camp was called. It's so populated. Like, I didn't expect to see this. There's houses and tractors and boats and wow. Like, this is an actual town on Moreton Island. go. I don't know what that means for camping around here. We'll ask. Speed limit's 20, so just crawling along here.
I'll have that house on the left, please, and thank you.
Oh. Yeah, man, that's insane. That's a beautiful house. I'd like to stay there, please. Whoever owns that, can I borrow it, please? I love the old beach cars. They've always got so much character. The gutter bar. We're here. Oh, this is cool. Great. God, that trophy's good looking. Bloody people just putting stickers, shitty stickers everywhere. Who's this for? So Ryan said he was going to cook dinner, and I've got to say he knocked it out of the park. He cooked it with his wallet, but well done, mate.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Very impressive.
Yeah.
Excellent cooking.
I'm accredited.
All right, had our seafood platter. Thank you very much for dinner, mate.
No worries, mate.
It was very generous.
How did it go? I went all right cooking?
You went all right. You went all right. The fish fingers was shit, and the rest of it was bloody delicious. The fish fingers actually were shit.
I think got the deep fryer in the wrong temperature or something.
Yeah, so that pub closes at 4:30, so we had a very, very early dinner. The kitchen closes at 4, so I think we had dinner at 4. Anyway, that's all right. Nothing wrong with that. But because we ordered the cold prawns with the prawn dip and all the rest of it, chuck them in the fridge. That's our snack for later on.
Oh yeah, takeaways.
Oh, so good. So good. All right, let's wander back. All right, we're back at camp. Bit of a walk, but that's all right. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Look at this. Little fire. Camp is pretty much set up. I just gotta put the poles out, which will take like 2 seconds. He'll pop his roof. What a bloody campsite. Moreton, very impressed. I like this place a lot. I'd love to come back here with the family. Yeah, this is well worth doing. So ferry, by the way, just for people who don't know, the ferry and the camping pass and all the rest of it, all up was about $280 each. So yeah, here's what it is. That's how much it costs. For a 2-day trip, it's a bit spicy. For a week trip, I think it's a great deal. Because you don't have to pay for camping or anything while you're here. You just pay your I can't remember how long the pass lasts. I don't think you pay per day or anything. So yeah. All right, that's it for the evening. We'll be with you again tomorrow morning. We pack up and head on the barge. See you then. Cheers. It's our last morning on Moreton. And it's decided to absolutely turn it on. Come on Moreton. You could have done this 2 days ago. We've had overcast weather and rain and stuff. And then just as we're leaving, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, sometimes we're like this. You bastards. Anyway, not mad at it. I'm thoroughly enjoying it. It's been a beautiful morning. Pretty keen on a coffee. So yeah, I think it's a jet boil in this. I've never even used a jet boil, but I might do that and make a coffee. Because I'm pretty bloody keen for one. Oh, there's an AeroPress. Yes, I'm doing this. So I know what a jet boil is. I've never actually used one because I don't carry gas. I don't carry a gas cooker, so it'd be fun to try and figure this out. So this looks like it goes on here. And here, gas. Is there an igniter? Oh yeah, igniter. Guess I'll put this on this. Get some water in there. I said this is the best drinking water, so use this. The water in the tank, I've been drinking it, but it does taste a little bit plasticky, so because it's quite a new tank. Wouldn't ordinarily buy water, but this was in the car. It appears to be jet boiling. Cool little thing. Yeah, I'm really bad at this stuff because I'm just not used to it. Now, AeroPress, I don't know how to use that. I don't know where the filters are. This coffee thing is looking less and less promising every day, every second. Because I don't... There's a filter that goes in here. Brian's going to be watching this going, it's there! It's there! I can see it! Water's boiled. I've texted Brian. See what they are. Geez, that seriously does boil water very fast. Like, really fast. Oh, come on. Give me coffee. Oh, this is how uncaffeinated I am. I forgot that I've literally got like cans of Boss coffee in the fridge, which I usually drink like every day. And for some reason I just forgot that fact. I think it's because I found it so hard to get coffee, cold coffee in Far North Queensland, that I've almost like forgotten it exists. And I managed to get it no worries in Brisbane. Alright, the morning should get better now. Yeah, I got one as well.
Totally forgot. Awesome.
Cheers.
Cool.
They're so good.
They are bloody good, eh?
Oh, so presentable this morning. Just feeling $100. So Ryan is a photographist and a fabricatorist and kind of everythingist. He's from Frontier Lines and he has built this thing.
This thing.
So what is it? What did it start life as?
It's a Bitzer, but it was a 75, just a HJ 75, 1989 model. Grandpa spec, white, cheese cutters.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's obviously a troopy. Now let's go back to front. So rear bar, I'm assuming that's not off the shelf.
Nah, that's something I knocked up with a few beers under the belly, so it turns out alright. It needs a proper paint job, but I'm pretty rough with this thing, so I do a lot of touch-ups with just rattle can, to be honest, but
Yeah.
I'm thinking about getting it sandblasted and powder coated properly, but I don't know.
Nah. Rattle can's great. You're on 33s?
I am still, yeah.
Yeah.
Just for legalities,
Yeah.
basically. I'd love to go to 35s, but yeah, no.
Okay, and then got these bags, Outback Gear Solutions. They're cool.
Yeah, they're bloody awesome, eh? They're very popular for the troopies. It's almost like a troopy essential mod by today's standards. But yeah, it's just all your sort of cooking essential bits, herbs, more cooking.
Nice.
What do you call it? Jet boil in that one.
Then switches, are they for lights?
Yeah, just for, there's only a couple at the moment, just for in and out lights.
Yep. Then this is an XTM drawer?
It is, actually. Yeah.
Yeah, and then slide out table here.
That's right, yeah.
Which you put a stainless top on.
I did, yeah. It was
Yeah.
plastic. I did it more for like...
The rigidity.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
yeah.
really flimsy when you get them.
Yeah, bloody earth, yeah.
Yeah.
Borderline useless, actually.
Yeah, they are. But they're a good drawer. But yeah,
Yeah.
the
Just got a...
cooking and stuff in there.
Yeah, usual shit, yeah.
Yep. How big's this Evercool? 75.
75
75
litres.
dual zone. Yep. No dual battery setup yet.
Well, I had one, but I was supposed to be transitioning into like a lithium setup.
Yep.
And just haven't gotten around to it, so I've ripped it all out, all the old AGMs and everything, with a C-Tech. I just, been rocking like a single battery for about 6 months.
And then, so this is storage under here, isn't it? For different bits and pieces over here.
Yep. Tools and stuff on this side, and just like a food pantry for the other.
Cool. Then you got your general storage here, so you got a bunch of Frontier Line stuff. Pop top.
Yeah.
What is it?
It's an old tracker that I pulled off another troopy years and years ago. I was supposed to restore that troopy, and as I was sort of pulling it apart, the rust was just
Yeah, okay.
so bad. So I ended up just ditching that troopy altogether.
Pinch the roof.
But yeah, I kept the roof and a couple other little bits and bobs.
It's a
from that
fiberglass
build.
roof?
It is fiberglass, yeah. So,
And then you chopped yours?
and then I chopped the roof off and I plonked this on.
Nice.
So, yeah.
Keyboard up there, guitar, all the essentials for troopy life.
That's exactly right. You got to tick those troopy life boxes, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very van life. So you got your bed up there. So you just slide this piece of ply across. Is that right?
Yeah, that's right. They come out to about here, leaves you a little slit that you can climb up and in.
Yep.
Otherwise, when you're not sleeping, I just keep it all forward, and you can sort of just utilise it as a bit of an area to throw things, so
Yeah.
it's not so clustered down the bottom. So.
But it's cool. You can get in this thing. Now I'm not tallest bloke. I'm 5'11" or 180 centimeters. You could probably get a 6'2" person in here.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I'm standing up completely straight, and it's great. Very nice. Now you've got back seats because you got kids.
That's right. Yeah. So
But so that this didn't used to be in here. But so, what do you use it for now?
well, for the kids, obviously. So it's pretty unusual. It's a bit of an unusual layout by pop top troopy standards.
Yeah.
But you've got to have forward facing for the baby chairs. So,
Yeah.
So a couple of baby chairs can go there.
Yep.
And then Byron, my eldest, just sits in the front.
Yep.
On his own little baby chair. But it also lays down flat, so you can turn it into a little bit of a day bed. Yeah, with that little fella.
Oh, yeah, that's good.
Yeah. So
That's super useful.
throw a
I like
rug
that.
over that,
Yeah.
and kids have a ball.
Great. Now, seats. What are they?
BMW 318i.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very fancy.
Electric.
Electric.
Very comfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, they are comfortable. So
I wish they were heated. That would have been an extra score, but oh well.
Hilux steering wheel.
Prado.
Steering wheel. I keep saying Hilux. I don't know why. Aftermarket head unit, and then some gauges. What are those gauges for? Because this is what happened to the 2H? Did it fall out?
No, the 2H is long gone, eh? So, not that it was a bad thing. It was just sluggish. It had a turbo on it, and I was running a fair bit of boost and fuel through it. But I was a little bit skeptical as to how long I could actually do that for.
Let's go and have a look at the front, I reckon.
So,
The front's where this thing gets really wild, actually. So, even the sills, like, this is all reinforced. What's that, 3 mil, 2 mil?
yeah, so, well, I mean, the only reason they exist is because I've been running without side steps or sliders for quite a while.
Yeah.
And I went forward driving and I crunched one of the sills. And prior to painting it and everything, I put a fair bit of time into the bodywork and cutting out rust and all that sort of stuff. So it was really nice and straight. And then, I went forward driving and dinged them all up. I'm like, I'm not repairing it back to like straight body again. So like I treated them so it's all like rust proofed and everything.
Yeah.
But, just put the panels straight over the top.
Nice.
To hide the battle scars.
So custom door cards, 1-stone armrests.
Yeah.
Unit in UHF.
Yep.
Center console fridge. So what a CF
CDF 11.
CDF 11.
Yeah,
There you go. Look at these. I want to go the other side because you can see it better. This is where things get awesome. Look at those guards. Look at those guards. Full tube guards. This is custom made. It's insane. Then we're not going to talk about what's underneath it, are we?
No.
That's witchcraft. Very few things are off this car. I'll give you that.
There's no 75 on the underside anymore.
It's wild.
Yeah.
So custom front bar.
Yep.
And then under the bonnet
Is 12HT with a G Turbo green wheel on it. So,
and lots of boosty boys. What, 24 pound?
yeah, I was running 30 for a little bit, just for a bit of fun. I thought I'd sort of dial it back a little bit for touring, you know.
Yeah. Did you make the snorkel?
I did, yeah.
Aluminium?
4-inch aluminium, yeah.
Nice and light.
Yeah.
And then, is that a Baja Designs?
Yes.
Nice.
No, it's not.
No.
It's a Baja replicated design, I guess.
eBay special.
From eBay special.
Yeah. And then hardcore front lights, Runville winch. Yeah, and MSA towing mirrors because
Yeah.
the standard mirrors suck.
Yes. They are
Uh,
literally useless as factory mirrors.
Darchi awning,
Yep.
270,
That's the one.
and then Ocam roof rack
Yep.
with, well, because you're one of the guys from Frontier Lines, you've got the swag up there for photography and whatnot.
Yeah.
True. Yeah, you have a pop top troopy, so you're not going to set in swag. You'd be nuts to.
No, that's right. Occasionally I'll just keep it set up for, particularly if the weather's not real exciting, I'll just keep it up as a little livable habitat
Oh yeah.
inside the troopy.
Yeah,
And I'll have
yeah.
the swag down here, and I'll just be for sleeping and for
Yeah.
living. So,
Yeah, it does have a purpose.
yeah.
Anyway, this thing is awesome. If you want to check out more of it, go to Frontier Lines or to Ryan Kessel Sights and Sounds. I'll put the links down below on Instagrams.
Yeti.
But yeah, very, very cool setup. Are you doing the Cape, sir? No, you were going to
It's
do
on
the
the
Cape.
list, yeah.
It's on the list.
Yeah.
He's travelling around a bit, so yeah, there's going to be some very cool adventures in this absolute nutcase of a vehicle. God, it flexes so well. So bloody well. All right, I'm going to pack up and shoot to the ferry. Have I missed anything?
It's very early morning to be thinking about all the things.
It's twin locked. That's the other thing.
Yeah.
Speaking of setups, I should probably give you a quick rundown on what I'm in. Almost didn't do that. So this is Brian's 2018? Yeah, 2018 79 series. Standard engine and drivetrain. Hardcore lights, I think. TJM bar, method wheels. Good choice. GVM upgrade. I don't know what kind. AFS. 33s. Brush bars. Towing mirrors. Unit and UHF. Shieldman seats, which by the way are awesome. So comfy. And they're heated as well. We've got heaters. One stone armrest, which I've got to say are very good. Aftermarket stereo with Apple CarPlay and all that stuff. Department of the Interior roof console. Department of the Interior center console. Lots and lots and lots of USBs and charge points and stuff. All down here and whatever. There's tent powers, party lights. It's very, very good. Oh, and the essential fire fork patch. 100 and I don't know all the specs. 110, I think, Bushman. That could be 130. Field box kitchen, which has been really good. Super Peg awning. Camp King Industries tent, which is so comfortable. He's put a pillow topper on it. It is. I get it. Like that is just. I see why people have them. They're so nice to sleep in. I'm very impressed. That's a good quality hard shell rooftop tent. This is the first time I've ever really wanted one, was sleeping in this thing. It's just been brilliant. Stylecraft canopy, crash load bin bag obviously. This side is quite open. So I got firewood and stuff in there, switch panel thing, all Victron chargers. I can't remember the brand of the lithium battery, but it's 200 amp hours in the canopy. J-Flex hose connected to an ARB twin. Great setup. And some sand that I added. I just thought you might like it. Some muck mats. Behind the seat here, there's actually 110 or 120 amp hour lithium battery. So he's got 320 odd amp hours of lithium. He's got hardcore lights all the way around it. Kick-ass shower tent. Rhino rack, steady lights, and 170 watt panel on the roof, and he's got a solar blanket in there, 200 I think watt hardcore. Yeah, so that's a very, very quick rundown on what I've been driving, and it's been fantastic. Oh, he's got the PVS steering wheel as well. Really, really nice, like family setup. I've never loved 79s, but using this has really made me I get it now. I really get the appeal. It's very comfy, it's very roomy, it's long, but it's not yeah, it's great. Feels rock solid. It's been a really, really nice thing to camp out of. Really nice. Oh, let's go catch a ferry. All right, that's it. That's the end of this adventure. Thank you so much for watching. I had a great time. There'll probably be a code word in here somewhere, so make sure you comment that code word down below to win a copy of my book. And massive, massive, massive thank you to Brian for lending me this bloody brilliant car. It's been really, really good. I'm so glad I did get to go camping and get out and about, and I wouldn't have been able to do it without Brian, so thank you so much. Also, huge thank you to Ryan for coming with me and being my tour guide and just being a good bloke and taking photos and stuff. He's an awesome photographer. Don't tell him I said that. Takes a really, really good photo. Check him out on Instagram. He's, yeah, I don't think he knows how to take a bad photo. All right, thank you so much for watching. See ya.